gosh, how you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm real good. It's so nice outside.
It is very nice.
The weather is making me long for spring.
It's February.
It's February.
But it's given April vibes.
It's like almost 60 degrees outside in February, which should be really concerning, but with all the other
Nobody
things
cares.
going on in the world,
Nope.
Listen,
I
it can
care.
be almost 60 degrees and it's
Listen.
fine. Whatever.
I care that it's too hot, but
Yeah.
those that matter and make policy don't care.
No.
So,
We're all probably going to get arsenic poisoning from the Great Salt Lake, but it's fine.
you know what? That's a later baby.
Later, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You got real dark there for a minute.
Oops. We're just over here recovering from the cold that's going through everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So my voice is a little bit sensual.
Yeah. We're in our seduction phase of life.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Like that episode of Friends where Phoebe is more talented, like her voice
Oh
when
yeah,
she's
when she's sick. Yes. Yes.
It's like that.
This episode is gonna take off.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is our viral episode. I can feel it in my
I
bones.
know. I love it. I love it. Let me ask you, what are you doing to stay calm in these days?
Oh.
What are you doing to instill calm in your day-to-day life? The pod?
This is what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I color a lot with my kids because they're very little.
Okay.
And that's actually, even before I had kids, that was a very calming thing for me. Like when my dad had cancer at one point, and during that phase of our lives, I would color a lot.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah.
I don't think I've ever really liked to color.
Oh, really?
I don't know. It just seems like, I don't know. I like that little diamond art stuff. Have you ever done that?
I haven't, but I
That's
don't
kinda
know if
fun.
I have the patience for it. My mother-in-law really loves it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll tell you what I've been doing to stay calm.
Ooh, tell me.
Cooking.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it all. I love the process. I love this from start to finish. I love the chopping. I love the spices.
Listen, this is why this combo works, because I like to eat. I don't like to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like standing at the stove, the aromas, just the overall process, and you end up with hopefully what is a delicious
Yeah.
meal. Which I should say, cooking and baking are two very different things. I also like to bake, but not as much as I like to cook. And yeah, I just love it. At this phase in my life, I just want like a nicely curated small meal versus like, you go to like some restaurants and it's like this platter that they bring you that's like completely subpar. No, I just want like a nicely curated.
Yeah. I want every single piece on that plate to taste delicious.
Yeah, exactly.
But here's the thing about me, which
One
is something
thing about me.
we say that every episode. I just like to eat.
Yeah.
I don't have strong feelings about food.
Oh.
And like, so we'll go to a restaurant and my husband will be like, people ask us like, oh, how was that? I was like, oh my gosh, it was so good. My husband will be like, that was shit food. That sucked.
You're like, I chewed and my tummy feels full. And so it was delicious.
Had some snacks.
Yeah.
Had a drink.
Yeah.
I feel great.
Great.
Yeah.
No, but I just really like cooking. It's a fun era right now because all my kids are old enough to try all the things, do all the things.
Yeah.
They're very good eaters. They're not afraid to try something new, not afraid. Well, they kind of sometimes claim to not like spicy food. And then we have to remind them that like they inhale Takis. So I'm like, you can't say you don't like spicy and then eat Takis, which I've never had a Taki.
I've never had a Taki either.
One thing about me
is I've never had a Taki.
because they look disgusting.
They look disgusting. I actually have the girl that does my brows because, spoiler, I'm a millennial. I plucked the shit out of my eyebrows and I didn't have any. So I get them done. Shout out to my brow girl. She's amazing. But she was telling me that her daughter was having stomach issues and they couldn't figure out what was going on. And it's because of Takis.
Yeah.
But she would also be getting like hives and stuff.
Yeah, because like it's radioactive.
Yeah, it's like if it's blue and is spicy, it's probably not for you.
No, I just feel like the combination of it, like the look of it and the
like
gastrointestinal issues people have with Takis, I'm just like, I'm not even gonna bother with Takis. I will say I think the Trader Joe versions of Takis may be better, and my kids also really like those. Again, haven't tried them. Don't plan to.
Is it like a fad thing though that's why they like Takis, or
maybe because it used to be Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
Yeah,
which also gave the gastrointestinal stuff. I don't know.
That just sends me on a tangent of thinking about Hot Ones. Have you ever watched Hot Ones?
I love Hot Ones.
The commitment, like people don't understand the commitment that takes, because these people are committing to like days. They're doing the interview the one time.
Yeah.
But the after the
output
yes.
is going to be fire for a long time.
For days.
Like the recording's fire, but also the like at home is fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like antacids on antacids.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like get that Pepsid commercial in there.
They're rich enough that they probably just get like their stomach
pumped after.
Yeah. I don't know. They're like, okay, thanks for that episode. Now, if you'll just proceed over here, we will pump your stomach because
that's so gross.
You have just ingested a lethal amount of hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or drink a gallon of milk.
Yeah. Okay, let's come back.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Back. Okay.
But anyways, yeah, so it's been fun, like making all these new dishes that my kids will try, and they're like expanding their palates, and yeah, it's pretty fun.
Okay.
But lately it just felt like it is my end of the day ritual. It is what I do to bookend my day.
Yeah, I love that.
And it's so fun.
It does seem relaxing if you're good at it.
Oh.
If you're not like in a panic like I am.
Yeah. I will say I don't think I ever choose meals that put me into a panic.
Yeah.
So I'm never multitasking because I'm not a good multitasker.
Right.
So I should say that. But it's just, I don't know. I just once work is done, take that hat off, put on the apron, but not before I have to go to the grocery store, because that's also turned into an everyday occurrence.
Going to the grocery store?
Yes.
Every day?
Yes.
In this economy?
In Trump's economy,
yes.
In
Trump's economy, you're going to the grocery store.
I'm going to the grocery store every day.
Single day.
Yeah, because I can't plan ahead. But we'll talk.
Well, you can't because of the economy.
We're going to talk about that.
Okay.
But it's just been fun. Like, I don't know. I've just really enjoyed the cooking aspect, and talking to people about cooking, like talking to one of our coworkers that's really big into cooking. And it just made me realize, I'm like, is cooking helping me find my calm at the end of the day? And I think it is.
Good for you.
And I'd like to prove it in this episode.
Are you going to feed me?
No.
Oh.
I've not.
I have to
anything.
go to the bathroom.
Oh.
Just kidding. It'd be so cool if Kenny just came in with like
yeah, he did just go to Costco.
Charcuterie board of snacks.
I wish. Maybe if you say it loud enough, he will.
Kenny, bring us snacks. I'm gonna manifest it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna break down. I'm gonna break down my process, and I'm gonna show you where I find the calm and what it's all about.
I love it.
Step 1, the prep.
Okay.
And this occurs 1 hour before I make dinner, which is selecting what we're having for dinner.
Okay.
So I'd like to say that I start my week, making a whole menu. That is not the Christy of February 2026.
Right.
So anyways, I scroll the apps, which like TikTok is my favorite place to find recipes nowadays, which is dangerous because if you don't write it down, that TikTok video could get taken down or just like lost in the bliss. I save them all.
My thing is, if you find something like that, I get freaked out because sometimes, I don't know if it happens to you on your TikTok, but something will come up and then you can never find it again. Like,
I just immediately, I'm like, does this look good? And I just save it.
Oh, I usually just send it to somebody like Dayton or.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so that's how the night starts is I find the recipe that I want to make. And that it gets me all excited, like watching their cool video, the curated video of them chopping and doing all the things. Anyways, and then I go to the store and grab the fresh goods, and then I head home. So that's my prep.
Okay.
Which maybe isn't necessarily called prep, but
no, I
whatever.
think it's prep. I mean, it's mental load.
Yeah.
That's my hard part is I don't like the mental load.
Well, that's why I can't plan ahead.
Yeah.
Currently.
Right.
But like some days I'm crushing it on the plan ahead.
Yeah.
Not February 2026, Christy.
No, but you've told me before. You've told me like, oh yeah, I just do a grocery order and I go and pick it up.
Yeah.
And I am always like,
Tell me
what it's like to be an adjusted person.
That was Christy of last summer.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. There's a new Christy in town. And she's chaos.
Oh, but
No,
I mean, there was more vitamin D back then.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no sun anymore.
No sun.
Anyway, so next step is the chopping. All my recipes start with chopping, and inevitably they all start with an onion.
Okay.
Which, do you know there's onions now that are tearless onions? They're called like Sweetie or something.
What?
Yeah. They don't make you cry.
I have concerns.
True story.
I have questions.
Okay. What is the question?
Is this like a talkie situation where it's like not like it's like
Not real onion?
Not real onion.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. How did they do it?
I thought that was the whole
They did
point.
it through cool science. They took whatever it is that makes you cry and they took it out with science.
Gotcha.
Because science is bomb.
Okay.
Anyways, but I love like the cutting of veggies. So, you know, it's like I get out all my veggies, I lay them all out, and it's like that repetitive motion on the cutting board. I have like a knife that I like. I also like knowing that, or like seeing the raw and healthy vegetables. This is what is going to start this meal.
Yeah.
We're starting off strong. And, you know, you're cutting vegetables. You got to be paying attention because, you know, we don't want any fingertips in the food. People frown upon that.
Yeah.
Typically. And I like the sound of the cutting.
Yeah.
And not in a creepy way.
No, I'm like sitting here listening to you talk about this and I feel like I could close my eyes and have this be like kind of like a meditation podcast.
Yeah.
It does. It sounds very relaxing. I can hear it like
now to put you to sleep, I'm gonna make my favorite soup. Ooh. No. And then also on like a kind of a weird flex type level, I also just love like scraping in the veggies into the pot because I'm like, you didn't get wasted.
Yeah.
Like I didn't throw you away next week.
Yeah.
Like all the vegetables, you know?
It is, yeah. Because
like the bag of spinach that you buy and you're like, well,
do you want to come home to die in my fridge?
Did you enjoy your stay in my fridge? It's now time to go to the garbage. But not you veggies that ended up in my dish.
Yeah.
Anyways, next step, the spices.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say I even remotely understand spices at all. I definitely follow a recipe. But it's just so interesting. Like you think about the meal and then you can kind of, or you make an assumption about what it's going to taste like.
Right.
And then you see the spices and you're like, no way. So anyways, I really like that part. I would love to learn more about flavors and how to do different flavor profiles and all that stuff. But that's a later baby.
That would be amazing. There is a show I watched, and maybe you've seen it. It's called Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat.
I need to watch that.
It's so good. I think it's only 4 episodes because it goes over each one.
Yeah, each one is an episode. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I've never seen it, but I need to. But I would love that because, you know, some people are like, oh, all you got to do is just add these things. And I'm like, how do you know that? And it turns out delightful. That is not me.
Right.
I should say I'm not like, I can follow a recipe. Am I like an artist in the kitchen? No, but I can follow a recipe.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe.
Not yet.
Maybe 2028, Christy. We don't know.
Listen, if the chaos continues, I have full confidence that you're going to be the bear at the end of this. Oh. Right?
Am I the bearess? Is it bearess?
I don't
know. But I like bear and bearess. No? Is that not the feminine version?
I think it's just bear.
All bears are bears.
Okay, sorry.
All right. Bring us back to life.
One thing about me is that I'm a bearess.
But with the spices, I'm going to need you to hold it together. She's losing her mind right now. I said bearess and you're dead. But I will say with the spices, I don't always measure because I have some, I don't know what you'd call it, but just like oh yeah, sure, that's a teaspoon. So I don't know. Sometimes I measure, sometimes I don't. Just like depending if I'm feeling lazy.
Do you do the salt guy thing?
No, but I should. I should. Another thing about spices that kind of adds just to the whole cooking experience is a few years ago I invested in one of those like aesthetically pleasing spice racks. So it's like all the bottles that are uniform with the uniform labels.
Yes.
It's in these like two little nice roll racks.
Drawer?
They're not drawers. It's like in my upper cabinets,
okay.
But then they are on tracks and I pull them out and it's like dual layered.
Ooh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
So all super pretty. The labels were put on meticulously. So all the labels are just at the correct height. And then we store them alphabetically. So it's never like, oh, I need this spice. Let me sort through this chaotic drawer of spices.
I feel attacked.
You should feel attacked.
I love that though. Yeah. That's amazing.
So anyways, I have these beautiful spices in these beautiful bottles and it just also just adds to the calming effect.
Yeah.
So anyways, at this point I have my base going. That's just healthy veggies, maybe some meat. I add my spices and then I'm just like standing at the stove. And that's another part of it that brings calm. So it is watching all the ingredients and meld into something completely different. And it's just warm. And, you know, I like to be warm.
Yeah.
I just always want to be warm. I
True.
am temperature blind. Like I get into the car and if I'm cold, I just immediately turn it all the way up and then I never adjust down. So everybody's like dying and I'm just like, what are you talking about?
I'm like basically putting my head out the window like a dog.
Yeah. You've been in my car a few times. Temperature blind.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say the one downside to standing at the stove is if you have like the exhaust fan on, so then you have like that mechanical rumble that's just like overstimulating and just like ruins the vibe.
Right.
Not completely. But anyways, and then the last part of the process is putting it all together. So sometimes I'll plate it out for the fam. Sometimes I don't, just depending on what it is. But I like having cute dishes because it just adds to the effect. So, you know, if I have this beautiful dinner, I don't want to be putting it on like an IKEA plastic plate.
I was going to say, at least get the Dixie with the floral on the
the floral, the fancy chinette. The paper china.
Yeah.
No, but like just having like something cute to put it in. I'm very into like cute dishes and stuff like that. Not saying I have like amazing dishes by any stretch, but like I love the little like coupe bowls, like the little like short shallow bowls. I think those are super cute. I eat a lot of dinners out of those. And it's just like, you know, my kids are old enough now that we are past the needing the plastic stuff. I'm so sorry. That's your life right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't use that stuff anymore.
It's amazing.
And it's nice. We can just use real dishes and you put your beautiful meal that you've just spent all this time and money on to feed your family. So
yeah. I love that. I love that you're finding your joy, and like hearing you talk about it makes me calmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also like one thing, and I'm not super perfect at this, but I try and do my dishes as I go. Like if possible, I will do my dishes as I go.
Oh,
So if like I have like a tiny bit of downtime, I'll hurry and load what I can, you know, because then at the end of the process, you're not like looking over and seeing just a whole countertop full of just chaos. Right. And that is something I learned from my cute mom. She always is doing that, like just doing like the dishes as she go, or she like was cooking and we'd be like, stop doing the dishes. But now looking back, I'm like, okay, she was actually, there was method to her madness.
Right, for sure.
But yeah.
And also, Gordon Ramsay will call you an idiot sandwich if you don't keep your area clean while you're cooking.
Yeah, you got to keep it clean. And and you got to put stuff away so it doesn't go bad. But anyway, so all these steps, you put all these steps together, the prep, the chopping, the spices, the standing at the stovetop, and it just creates a very like vibey ambiance in the house.
Yeah.
And that's just exactly what I need at the end of my night, is just a vibe.
Yeah.
A calm vibe. And you know, this time of year, it gets dark super quick. And so, and that's has in the past been a problem for me, is when it gets dark, if I like sit on the couch, once it starts getting dark, then like, yeah, she gone. Goodbye. There's not even one eye open in that case.
Not even the one.
Not even the one. So anyways, it just like helps me end the night doing something comfy and cozy, and it just cooking hits the spot. So I just love that. And you know, the fam is around doing their thing. They're calming down for the night, hopefully, or ending their activities for the night. And you know, sometimes they'll come offer to help, which is fun because I love to teach them how to cook. But if it's just me in the kitchen, you know, I might throw in an earbud and a podcast, or, you know, maybe put some music on overhead. So it's just cozy, controlled.
Yeah.
And no one is asking me any questions.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it so much. There's also just something about having a home cooked meal. Yeah. Like as a child, you loved that when your family would provide that. But then I think as a mom now, like, providing that for your kids has to be like very gratifying.
It's fun. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I love to eat out. So for sure.
Yeah.
But who knows, you know, maybe when summer rolls around, maybe Christy will, go back to resenting evening time and the fact that like dinner again, like
I have to do this again.
Do we literally have to eat every single night?
You guys want food again? Are you kidding me?
In Trump's economy, we have to eat dinner again.
Seriously.
Ugh.
Seriously.
So anyways, it's my jam right now. Cooking is my jam, and I'm going to lean into it. And it just feels like such a privilege.
Good for you. Yeah. I love that.
Okay. So now that I've spun this beautiful utopian landscape of like, Christy is magical in the kitchen.
She is.
I feel like I need to like confess to the chaos behind it.
Okay.
Which is there's always a downside to something.
Yeah.
And I kind of mentioned this earlier, but currently I cannot make a plan ahead of time because I just have no idea what I'm going to be in the mood for.
Yeah.
I don't want to pick ahead and then be like, this is what's for dinner.
Yeah.
Disgusting. So
disgusting.
That's a shout out to one of my really good friends, her son. Instead of disgusting, says disgusting. So in theory, I'd love to sit down at the beginning of the week, plan out the menu, order the groceries, be done with it. We shop, we plan, we shop. I'm a productive dream.
Right. Not the case.
That's not Christy today. So, but this has been working for me. And I wait till the day of, decide what sounds good. Then I march my ass to the grocery store and pick up a few things because I, of course, just don't have all the correct things that I need for the thing. Right. And, up until a few months ago, I was doing all of my grocery shopping totally online because a few months ago, Christy could not even handle the idea of going into a store. Yeah. I just was like so averse to it. It was gross.
Overstimulating.
So if we did have to do anything last minute, I'd be like, hun, can you go to the grocery store for us? So, but anyways, it's gotten me over my store aversion. So I guess that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know. But now I'm starting to wonder if like the store employees are like, oh, it's dinner time. We see that lady.
Here she comes.
Finger guns.
I know for certain that you're not the only one.
No.
I have a friend that, actually my friend Devin, he wanted me to say his name this time because
Devin, I know Devin, right?
He was very upset that I
only referred to him as a friend.
And he's like, it sounds like you're saying like from another school. He goes to another school.
You guys went to the same school.
That's funny. But he's a really good cook, but he does the same thing. They go to the store every single day.
Oh, well now I'm curious if he feels like he just doesn't want to decide date like ahead of time.
No, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. And
ask him if he's doing it to stay calm.
Maybe. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I think that's what the drinking is for.
I mean, I will say, like, when I'm cooking, there's an occasional glass of wine.
Little for you.
Yeah, little for me. It's fine. It's all part of the ambiance. It's the cozy.
Yeah.
Anyways, come back to life. Another downside is that the meals are getting more and more complex, which means I'm spending a lot more time on dinner.
Okay.
And so if I happen to start late, which is also a regular occurrence now, just because like with like kid activities or like sometimes I stay late at work. I'm not even starting dinner till 6 and like, maybe I have a little bit of time blindness. I'll be like, oh, I'm starting dinner at 6. It's fine. And then all of a sudden I look and it's 8:00 and I'm like, you guys still hungry?
We're on step 2. So hang in, fam.
And I look over at my kids and they're dying of hunger. Or absolutely hangry. Like they'll come in and be like, can I have just like some chips? I'm like, no, I'm making a delicious dinner. And they're like, cool, it's 8:00.
Yeah.
But the problem is that the food is so good. So it's just like, I don't want to throw together something silly and subpar. I want like something good. So anyways, we have to do it the long way, decadent instead of fast.
Yeah.
We want the vibe.
Those gourmet meals need to be reserved for weekends or holidays.
No, every day right now. Every day of February and January and
you
December.
Find your joy, girl. Yeah. You do it. Don't let me tell you how to live your life.
But am I like self-sabotaging by creating these delicious meals? Or maybe I'm just fiercely committed to my nightly kitchen routine.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe dinner being late is the price of me not being crazy.
Yes.
And cranky.
And also, what do they say about happy mom, happy home or something?
Just that. Happy mom, happy home.
Yeah.
That's exactly
if mom's
phrase.
Not losing her mind, you're welcome.
Happy wife, happy life.
And I know your kids listen to this podcast. So
yeah.
Be patient with your mother.
Yeah. Come ask me what to do, guys.
Yeah.
Anyways. But it's also like another reason I think I really am gravitating towards cooking right now and have been for kind of a while. A few months. Is I just have a very short commute to work, which like not complaining. That's great. Thank you. So that there's not a transition period. It's like,
oh yeah,
work Christy. And then I immediately transition to mom. And so it's just, I just need that little transition time, even if it ends up being like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, do you ever get home without your kids in the car? So you get home alone. Do you ever just sit in your car before you go?
Yes.
Does everybody do that?
I think so.
I do that all the time. It's like almost my minute just to catch up. I'll like look at my phone and see all the texts I've been ignoring or just like, I just need a minute.
I also
it's
have
like almost like my cigarette break.
Right. Well, I also have that thing too where I'll be listening to a podcast and I'm like, oh, I just need to finish this like a little bit so that I can go in, because it almost always happens where I'm either listening to a really good song or a podcast and it's right at a really good part when I get into the driveway. It's like, I better go around the block.
Take it around the block one more time. Take it around.
Yeah. But yeah, I think everybody does that.
Yeah.
I think especially women, because we just carry so much of the mental load already that it's refiling. It's like the refiling system in your brain to pull up the next file of the things we have to do once we walk in that door.
Yeah, we just got to put that file away, but it's not quite ready. I do know that it's time to go inside though when the garage light turns off, because the garage light turns off after so long, like of no activity or whatever. Yeah. I'm like, oh, I guess it's time to go inside. Or if my kids come out and they're like, are you coming in? I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, I am.
I guess I will.
So overall, cooking is my emotional survival disguised as a productive activity.
I love it.
Which, if you think about it in that context, there's a lot of things that we do to emotionally survive that look just like productive activity.
Yes.
You want some examples?
Yes, I do.
Like home chores, like folding laundry.
I hate folding laundry. I hate it with every fiber.
Okay, so what thing do you like to do?
I like doing the dishes.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you just kind of tune out and do it.
I don't like unloading the dishwasher, but like loading the dishwasher there and having the water running and the soap and, you know.
Well, and I think there's even something to that. Like, I saw a video about nobody wants to put it away because it's just like you're going there and then you have to go back over here. And then, but you know, it's like back and forth. But like loading, it's typically the sink's right next to the dishwasher. So it's just literally you pivoting and it's just easy. And then it's like the task is done.
Well, and I like a good puzzle. I like the puzzle of getting it all in there.
Yeah. And there's only one way to load a dishwasher. Everybody has their own way.
Yeah. Mine's just get it in there. No, just kidding. You're right. There is.
I don't ever want to see how you do it.
Yeah, you probably don't.
But also just like crafting, journaling, adult coloring books, DIY projects. Something as simple as like walking your dog. Like, oh, I'm going out on this. The dog needs walked. No, you don't. You need like a mental health walk.
Yeah, you need a hot girl walk.
Hot girl walk and you're blaming it on the dog.
Hot dog walk.
Or a fart walk, as we've talked about before.
Hot dog walk.
Did I say hot dog walk?
No, but I just did it. That's awesome. I just wanted to bring it back and be like, that's funny.
Hot dog.
I'm going on a hot dog walk with my hot dog.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Also gardening.
Yeah.
Working out in the garage, tinkering with the car, but also like it can also bleed into like your fitness routine. So,
yes,
you know, cult followings at certain gyms, guilty.
Yeah. Same.
Running. Oh, nothing better to clear your head than a run.
I love a good run, but I'm not at the level that you're at. I love the way I feel.
I'm not at a level, but
you are at a level. You're like doing races and stuff.
Races against myself.
I'm like running for 3 minutes on the treadmill and I'm, you know,
it's
unwell.
Yeah, it's breaking through those mental barriers.
I know.
So thank you, but so yeah, essentially cooking is my therapy, maybe it's just the one place my brain finally stops asking for more. It's like I'm just cooking; it's not asking me to do anything else.
Yeah.
There is. Okay, sorry. Let's start over. So culturally speaking, there are certain areas that have cooking as a big part of their culture, I should say, and you know. The biggest one that I think of is the Nordic way of life, which is hygge. I love hygge.
Hygge.
Okay. Hygge. Hygge.
Okay.
But it's the cultural philosophy focused on creating warm, cozy atmospheres, enjoying simple pleasures, and experiencing togetherness.
Oh, I love that.
So it's small. I feel like I've talked about this before on the pod. I want to do a whole pod about hygge, but it's small gatherings surrounded by you know, warm light, you're cozy, you're warm, delicious food, maybe delicious drink. And it's just the togetherness. And so it just creates this ambiance of we are calm. It is seeking the calm.
Yeah.
And it, you know, it helps them like combat those dark, cold winters in the Nordic areas.
I think it's also like a co-regulation thing, right? Like you do with your kids when they're having a tantrum. Yeah. Just hold them and breathe. I mean, I think that's kind of like you're creating a very calm environment. So you're all regulating together. I love that.
So anyways, I asked Chat Bestie what other cultures like lean into cooking for calmness. And it gave me a few examples. So Japanese culture, they cook for mindfulness. It's heavily influenced by Buddhism. So They like the precision, the repetition, and the attention to detail, which can kind of be seen in the dishes that they prepare. They're very well curated. They're precise.
Right.
Neatly packaged, like the bento boxes and stuff like that.
Well, and sushi. I mean, making a good sushi
exactly.
rice, like it takes a long time to learn how to make a good sushi rice.
So it's
That's
just
really hard to say.
Cooking isn't rushed. You know, you go to the sushi restaurants and it's like the chefs are just very calmly preparing all the dishes and stuff, and it's just like, that's fun. It's thoughtful. Italian culture is cooking as emotional regulation. So they treat it as like therapy, a love language, which I think really resonates with that. Like when you think of like Italians, it's like cooking is their love language.
Yeah. Family, home. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You think of like a really good bowl of pasta in your nonna.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, nobody's asking, can we get this out faster? No. We're here.
We're here to hang out.
If dinner isn't late, something went wrong.
Yeah.
So. Another example is the French culture. So they do it for cooking for order and ritual. And it's just meant to find calm and structure. So they have a French phrase, and it's mise en place, meaning everything in place for their cooking.
Okay.
It's clear steps, respect for ingredients. It's soothing because it's controlled and intentional.
Yeah.
And then the last example is Indian culture. So cooking is rhythm and grounding. It's deeply rooted in Ayurveda tradition, which is like a daily ritual. It's viewed not just as a chore, but like a therapeutic, meditative, sensory experience that grounds the individual in the present moment. So it's often learned by watching, not rushing. Mm-hmm. Indian food is just killer. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I just like.
You just like food.
I like to eat.
Do you like food? You haven't really mentioned that in this pod.
I'm a big fan of snacks.
Okay. Snacks.
I would like to point out, I would like to bring it back to my crazy feminist tendencies, but it's very much a matriarchal thing, right? As women, we carry and birth children, but we're caring for them from the moment they're in our bodies.
Yeah.
And then when we birth them, we are either nursing them or feeding them that way, and then as they grow, we're always caring, and cooking for other people is showing that same level of like care and
making sure they're taken care of.
Yeah, taken care of. And you're also caring for yourself, like your mental health and your calmness, and
So you might have noticed that I didn't say an American culture.
Yeah, no, because
so I asked. I said, well, like, is there an American version for cooking for calmness? And guess what it said? Guess what Chad Bestie said?
Who dat? I don't know. What did Chad Bestie say?
Said, yes, of course there's an American version of calm cooking culture. Mm-hmm. It's therapeutic baking, aka anxiety baking. And we use the kitchen as a space for stress relief. And it just made me remember that clip from during the COVID times of that woman that's like, we'll probably just sit around and cook some soups, eat some bread, just get all fat and sassy. And I was like, yes. But that's what it is. It's like anxiety baking. And I'm like, I don't know. Chat Bestie said, this practice has become a popular, accessible form of self-care and meditation, especially in response to fast-paced lifestyles and high-stress events. And I was like, nailed it.
Yeah. Oh.
So anyways.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
So I try and do other cultures' cooking methods for my calmness.
I would just like to say, I think when people think of American cooking, they think of fried foods. And how could you not be stressed when you've got a fryer in front of you? Yes. Nothing about America ever has been calm.
No.
We've been fucking hooligans from the very beginning.
Yeah. Anyways, the overall takeaway across cultures, cooking for calm usually includes repetition, slowness, sensory focus, and a clear endpoint.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it. There's a clear goal in mind, and I just slowly work my way through it as I regulate myself and calm down from the day. So
I love it.
Yeah.
And then you go and fall asleep on the couch.
Yep. Yeah. Immediately go to the couch and fall asleep while everybody cleans up the dishes. Because that is one rule in my house. If I made the dinner, I don't do the dishes.
Good for you.
I mean, I like try and do the dishes as I go, as I said, but obviously there's still plates and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, cooking calms me down. And if it keeps me sane, I'll keep doing it.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
And let me know what time dinner is.
8:30. Right in time for bed.
Just, can you bring it to my bed? I'm in bed at 8:30. That's my bedtime.
Really?
I mean, yeah, we get the kids down and we we'll go and like lay in bed and watch a show, but like,
oh, what a dream.
My husband works really early in the mornings, and I just,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to sit out there by myself and do nothing.
Sure.
I'll let him go. We'll watch a show together. He'll fall asleep, and then I'll like either write a podcast episode or play a game on my phone or whatever.
Yeah. You just have your you time. That's your calm.
That's my calm.
Okay. That's it. Let's play a round of You Can't Ask Me That.
Hell yeah.
Is cooking saving my life edition.
Okay.
Okay. Who's the better cook in your house?
My husband.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Good for him. So does he normally cook each night, or he's just known as the better cook?
I think it's about even.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually funny. The other day we had our neighbor girl over for dinner, and her mom said, "Thank you so much for feeding her. Like, she raved about your tacos." And I was like, "Girl, I don't cook. I have a husband for that."
So how do you decide who cooks? Is it just like,
I think it's just like
kind of like not it, or I'm just feeling it tonight, or what?
I think it's just, we're like very much in survival mode with this phase of our life. And so if I'm still working and he's home, or, you know, like, it's just whoever gets to it first, I think.
It just very naturally occurs.
Yeah. And I should say, we don't cook every night. Like no, we don't cook every night. No. We will, a good majority of the time, we'll just grab something on the way home.
Okay.
To and from wherever we're going. You know, there's a Chipotle right by our house.
No, there's just sometimes even at 2:00 in the afternoon, I'm like, it's a Costa Vida night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So when you do cook, are you a recipe follower or a chaotic improv chef?
I'm a recipe follower. That comes from my science background, I think, a little bit.
Same.
But I'm also the same in that, like, I don't like really measure out like spices or anything. It's like, you just, whatever.
I just feel like after a certain point, you kind of just know, like, oh, that's about the right amount.
You just wait for the ancestors to tell you.
I measure the garlic with my heart.
Yeah. Someone else's ancestors, though, not mine, because mine are all bland.
Yeah. Okay. Do you sneak bites of desserts or snacks before serving it to the family?
Yes.
Okay. So like, you know, you're maybe plating something and you're like, oh, have a little taster. Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you.
If you're not like tasting it as you go, you're not doing it right.
Correct. Okay. And then are there any normal cooking utensils that you irrationally refuse to use?
Normal cooking utensils.
Like, is there just, how do I say this without like totally guiding your answer?
There are things that go with other things. Like, you don't ever use a wooden spoon for red sauce ever because it'll stain it.
Sure.
Like, you know, I don't know. You use an egg to, like, when you're not an egg, a fork when you're scrambling your eggs.
Yeah.
You don't use like, there's like just things like weird quirks that I have. We always use one burner because it's furthest away from the front so that our kids don't touch the stove.
Is it not? Oh, my stove has like small burners on the back. So I always have to use the big burners in the front depending on size pan.
Ours are like off. So like there's a big one in the back and a small one in the front and then a small one and then a big one. So they're like off.
Okay. So I asked this question because I for whatever reason, I do not like to use the big spoons.
What do you mean? What? What do you mean?
Exactly what I just said.
The big spoon?
The big, like, I just feel like they're like serving spoons. They're not like cooking spoons. They're just like too big. And then like, where do you put them in the dishwasher?
Okay. You do it, lady.
So
I'm behind you 100%. You go, girl.
So I have a smaller set of cooking utensils. That
do you use like 400 of them when you cook?
Probably. No, because I only have one set.
But I lick it between stirs.
Yes, I'm always No, I just have like a smaller set, and I think it's probably from IKEA.
Okay.
And it's just like it's like a smaller, like I'm talking maybe like an 8-inch spoon. They're probably all about 8 to 10 inches.
Is this 8 inches?
I don't know.
Yeah, so like an 8-inch spoon.
Hey, you know what?
They intentionally did this to women. We don't know sizes for a reason.
On the next podcast, I'm going to tell you how long it is because I'm going to go measure. No, but
make sure you measure from the top of the spoon and not underneath. There's only hurt feelings down there.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I just feel like sometimes, and I don't know if it just came from like when I initially started cooking, I was only cooking maybe for 2 people, and it's like I'm using this big ass spoon to cook like this tiny amount of food. Anyway, so ever since then we have not a lot. We have a normal amount of like large spoons, but I'm like, I'm not using that to cook. Like, what am I doing? It's like, am I using like, it's like I'm a child and using like a huge
like
thing.
a witch.
Like I have to use like 2 hands to stir. Like, get out of here. So anyways, that was why I asked you that question. If there's any normal cooking utensils that you rationally refuse to use.
I have a question for you.
Okay, tell me.
Are you ever cooking or something and you realize you don't have a utensil that like you should have?
No.
Cause like, for example, the other day I had bought full coffee beans and I have a grinder. So I was grinding them up and I was putting the ground coffee in a bowl, but then I wanted to put it back in like the bag that it came in after I ground all the beans. I don't have a funnel.
Had you never done that before?
I had, but I don't know what I used.
Oh.
I literally don't have a funnel. And I was like, I texted my mom and I was like, how am I a grown adult and I don't have a funnel? Like, and like up until like maybe a year ago, I didn't have like a potato masher. Like there's like those weird things that you like once you're cooking and then you're like, oh, I need a funnel for this.
I don't have a potato masher. I just, if I make like legit homemade mashed potatoes, I just put it in my KitchenAid.
Yeah. Well, we usually had used the blender, but there was one time for whatever reason
the blender for mashed potatoes.
No, not a blender, the hand mixer.
Oh,
not a blender.
I was like, yeah, are you just eating out of the blender after?
We just put straws in it.
Oh my god!
I didn't mean the blender. I'm sorry. I meant like the hand mixer.
The hand mixer.
Yeah. What we do is we put the meat in the bottom and then the mashed potatoes on top and then the gravy and just blend that shit up.
It up. You know, we're sick of chewing over here.
We have to eat again and chew?
In this economy?
In Trump's economy? Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I also use like the silicone, the spatulas for everything. So like my family members, they always use like what is it called? The pancake turner? The pancake turner to do eggs. But I always use the spatula because guess what is it called a spatula?
Well, here's the fun thing about my husband is that he will correct me every time. I'm like, oh, can you hand me the spatula? And I mean the turner. Oh. And he hands me what you get, the spatula.
Yes. So it is a spatula. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like every time I say that word, I'm always like, am I using this correctly?
But it's also a fun word to say.
But a spatula with like, if you're cooking, like, it doesn't matter what style of egg you're using because then it doesn't stick to it. Because I hate that, like, when the egg gets stuck on there and then like you're like, you know what, this is the dishwasher's problem. Yeah. And then you put it in the dishwasher and it comes back out and it's like the dishwasher's like, this is actually still your problem, bitch.
Still your problem, bitch. I didn't want these eggs.
And then I say, well, that's clean dirt, and I put it in the drawer.
Just wipe it off on your jeans. That's
future Christy problem. That lives there now.
It's seasoned, right? Like they do with Dutch ovens. Yeah. Or cast iron.
Yeah, cast.
This spatula is seasoned.
No, anyways, but that's like my biggest pet peeve is like pulling utensils out and you're like, well, I guess you're going for another ride.
Yeah.
In the dishwasher. And this time I guess I'll wash you properly before putting you in there.
Yep.
How much do you wash your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher?
I give them a really good rinse. Like there's no food residue really.
Oh, okay. Well, what are you like paying the dishwasher for?
Sanitization.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
I do a nice rinse off, but and hopefully no big chunks, but otherwise, you'll never look in my dishwasher and be like, oh man, is this clean or dirty? Like it is obvious.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I like that. So. There was one time I was loading the dishwasher. And this is a fun fact about my husband. He likes to play.
We're friends again now, though, by the way.
He likes to play the long game with jokes. So there's one time.
Tell me more about him playing the long game of a joke. He's done it to me.
Yeah. Anyways. There was one time he was watching me load the dishwasher, and I did that. I put in the spatula that had something on it, and I was like, "This is the dishwasher's problem." Like whatever. Yeah. And then the next time I was unloading the dishwasher for whatever reason, and he was laughing his ass off because I pulled it out and was so pissed that it wasn't clean.
Who did this?
And he was like, I knew that was going to happen. And I was like, why didn't you say something? He's like, I don't know. I just wanted to see what would happen.
He sat in that chair for the entire wash cycle, just giddily waiting for you to look at that.
He loves a good long game joke. It's his favorite thing. Yeah.
Maybe we'll have him on the pod to mansplain it to us.
Oh, maybe.
Anyways, wow. Yeah. Should we end this?
Probably.
Just end it all together. This is the last episode of this podcast.
We're done. Yeah. We quit.
We bored everyone to tears.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for listening to this week's episode of Two Brains, One Bot. Yeah. We are having a great time.
We are.
Follow us on the medias.
Yeah.
If you want.
On the medias.
If you can handle being on the medias right now.
Yeah.
Give us a comment. Tell us what cooking utensil you do not want to use.
Oh, yes. Also, we have a form. If there's like a specific topic that you want us to talk about, that's
like,
not like
if ever wakes you up in the night and you're like, man, I wonder what Christy and Ashley think about this.
Like we have an Instagram highlight.
Let's put it to bed.
Yeah.
Let's put that to bed.
We are happy to give you our thoughts.
Yeah.
All right. Stay human.
Stay curious.
And don't let the robots win.
No.